And just like that, we're back again with yet again another update on Hbar. Shout out to the Hbar family for showing tremendous amount of love on a day-to-day basis. Cannot thank you guys enough. But yeah, Thursday, did start off on a little bit of a negative note. As you can see this for yourself, we are seeing majority of the market down right now. And that is due to Bitcoin seeing a little bit of a minor pullback. But again, tomorrow is the highly anticipated crypto summit that's taking place. A lot of people are excited about this. I did indicate that, I personally think the day of, we do see a little bit of a sell the news event taking place, but you are already starting to see, I think manipulation and, smart investors really understanding that, there could potentially be a sell the news event taking place. Hence, you are seeing a little bit of a minor pullback. Nothing too crazy though, part of the game as to be expected. But Hbar down 4.2% right now, with the price currently sitting at 23.8 cents. Also down 3.6% in Bitcoin comparative. Now, if you're looking at the valuation, holding above $10 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is at $379.8 million. And that is a number that has been decreasing over the last, few week and a half. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So I'm sure at this point you guys know that the dominance has been showing significant amount of strength. We did see a little bit of a pullback for the dominance, which again is a good sign, because of course Bitcoin also saw a little bit of a retracement after getting rejected at the 23.6 fib resistance. And we obviously made our way down to the likes of $87,700 this morning. But since then, a little bit of a bounce, as you can see this for yourself, sitting above some key resistance for Bitcoin. But the fact that Bitcoin went down, you really wanted to see dominance falling down with it, because if dominance was still sitting at the likes of 61.7%, guess what? You would have seen a much worse, red day. As you can see right now, what you're seeing, I think it would have been worse than that if the dominance was sitting at 61.7%. But, Bitcoin needs to be back in the 23.6 fib zone. You guys know the importance of that. We need to see that close. It's really, really important. If it's able to do that, that is quite bullish in my opinion. But with that said, let's really take a look at what's happening with Hbar right now. So Hbar was, obviously retesting that 26.4 cents yesterday. Have seen a, retracement due to Bitcoin, due to dominance. And, we did kind of get supported by, this 23.4 cents. We do have significant amount of support built up around this range, obviously dating back to not just this cycle, but also, the previous cycle as well. But, it's really, really important for the price of Hbar to not drop below this, because if it drops below this, the chances of us going down to the likes of the 21.8 cent support line is still on the table, which of course I'm sure no one really wants to see happening. But of course we need to keep in mind, let's say, Bitcoin does not hold around these levels, it's a fake out, and tomorrow sell the news event does take place. I think we're seeing a head start to that. But if indeed it were to go down to like the likes of 86K, and if that does not hold down to like 82.5K, then of course, these are some realistic things to be looking at for potentially dropping below the 61.8 as well. Obviously, a lot of people in the Hbar community right now are, very, very optimistic that, it's somehow, the crypto strategic reserve is going to mention Hbar in it. Obviously, right now, that's just pure speculation. At the end of the day, we are all obviously going to see once that is officially announced. But if that's the case, I am still sticking to my overall target, my overall opinion. I think, Hbar price does move in a positive way if it is announced as part of the crypto strategic reserve, or whichever coin is announced as well. But as of now, it is consolidating really nicely, to be quite frank with you. Obviously, we're seeing a little bit of a minor pullback holding. We do have significant amount of support coming in our way, which I would expect to hold. But obviously, if Bitcoin sees a shakeout, we could expect some of these lower time frames to be, retesting. But so far, so good. Let me know down below what you guys think. What excites you the most about Hbar? Love you all. See you later. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.